what ifs, but whether it would have helped or not, I don't know.
A Winterset mother is mourning the loss of her son, a 23-year-old Army veteran who took his own life this summer. The Department of Veterans Affairs does not track the number of veterans who commit suicide.
But they do happen, and as Mark Tauschek reports for us tonight, the suicide of a soldier leaves behind loved ones who wonder what they could have done to stop it.
He liked basketball. He liked to hang out with his friends.
It never sounds right.
He was a hard worker. He went to work every day.
Listening to a parent talk about their child.
He was very highly intelligent.
In the past tense.
He was not happy with that picture at all.
By all accounts, Josh Callahan was a good soldier.
This is the one that I think he got for the engaging in the enemy.
A member of the 1st Infantry, he drove a Stryker armored fighting vehicle. His unit arrived in Afghanistan just 4 months after Josh graduated a semester early from Winterset High School.
He decided to go into the Army just because he wanted the money for college.
Of course, his mother worried about her teenage son in combat.
He didn't, ever let anybody think that anything bothered him. He always kind of kept it inside, whether he was scared or not.
Rhonda Schaefer says she knows the day her son changed. Josh told her he was driving in a convoy when the vehicle in front of him hit an IED. Josh saw members of his unit die that day. He told his mom it scared him.
When he got back, he just seemed like, it was no big deal.
Now she thinks it was a big deal. Josh started drinking every day after he returned to Iowa. His mom says he partied, got into fights, received an OWI, couldn't hold down a job.
Because Mom, he goes, all I see is red, everywhere he looked, all I see is red.
Rhonda says she saw her son change, but never thought he might be a danger to himself until her last conversation with him in early June.
And he goes, oh, don't worry about me, Mom, I'm okay. He said, you know me, it just gets harder and harder, but I'll catch up. And he told me again, he loved me and appreciated it and everything I'd done for him. He was telling me goodbye. I just look back and wish I could have done something.
Josh Callahan was found the next day. He had shot himself in a park just outside Winterset.
To me, yeah, he was a man. To me, he was still a boy that deserved to have a good life and just took the easy way out. I just wish that everybody would pay more attention to what's going on and maybe even request that they get counseling no matter if they want it or not.
Even though he always told his mom he was okay, Rhonda thinks her son was dealing with PTSD. She says he never saw a doctor or a mental health expert. The note found with his body said, "My road has met its end. Life got a hold of me, and I couldn't catch up." It's difficult for most of us to imagine the depths Josh Callahan must have reached at such a young age.
Josh never came back from Afghanistan. That wasn't our Josh.
Mark Tauschek, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Before his death, Josh Callahan had re-enlisted as a member of the Iowa National Guard. Rhonda Schaefer asked us to thank the people from the National Guard who have been a constant presence in her life since her son died.